Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Teesdale and there's quite a few firsts on this video. First of all, it'll be the first video of 2026, and secondly, it's probably the first one where I've done quite a bit of research before I came, and I'm still not too sure if I'm honest. Let's see how we go. Sun's just coming up, so let's get into it. I got here quite early and the light has only just started to come up. Never been up this way before, so I didn't want to come up in the dark. Still not too sure where this pathway goes. Just trying to look for where the trodden path is. It's a bit warm, so the hat's come off. What are we doing here? Looking for a waterfall. It's quite inaccessible, not easy to get to, which also means there aren't hundreds of photographs of it, and that's what I like to do. I like to take photographs of things not many people have been to. Adventure, the exploring is all part of what I enjoy, so you're joining me on that exploration today. Let's see what else we can find. Bit of a different approach on today's video. We're going to be much more focused on composition, using all sorts of different rules. Once we get to the location, talk you through it step by step, show you what my thoughts are when I'm looking at something, how we compose all of the elements in the image, how we maybe eliminate some of the elements to make it more simple, clarifying what we want to express, all that good stuff. But first I've got to find a place. And out here, it's not so easy. It's a bit of a challenge to get up here actually. Quite boggy today, heavy underfoot, and just very remote, as you can see. Going to cross over this little stream. Path continues up and over. We come across two becks. So I don't know if this is the first one. I'll check the map in a second. But it's the second beck that we need to get to, because that's, if you follow it down, that's where the waterfall should be. We're not going to get too many images today, but like I said, stick with us. Going to get into some really good detail and hopefully a really nice shot. Lots of cloud behind us. Just before sunrise now. I think sunrise is about 8:20. It's about 10 past, something like that, so we might get some nice colour in the sky. Okay, we're at the right beck now. Just got to figure out, because there's a waterfall and we're high up, we obviously need to go down. But I don't want to be climbing down a really steep part. So I've got a decision to make right now, whether to stay on the left, this side, and just follow it down this side, or cross over here where it's narrower and make an easier route down. I think the beck veers off to the right into like two directions, one on the left, one on the right. And I think it's the one on the right that has the waterfall. So that's where we're headed. Could be a disaster. Just looking for a easier route to cross. Looks like one coming up. Oh, it's deep, it's deeper than it seems, and I don't want the feet wet. Let's keep going. This one might be a bit better. Well, I'll keep following it. So the first question I'm asking myself is, what's the main message that I want to convey with this image? Lovely moody skies you can see behind me. So that kind of captures the essence. So that's one thing that I want to capture. Next thing, main subject, obviously the waterfall. It's been a little bit kind of drizzly and raining, so it's not massively cascading, but it's just a lovely amount. The contrast of the dark rock with the white foam from the water makes a lovely contrast to the image, so that's fine. Next thing, what are the elements do I need in the composition that give it a little bit extra? So something in the foreground, something that tells the story, something that adds a bit more interest, maybe a leading line, something like that. So just going to have a look around and see what we can find. The waterfall itself is looking really, really good. Loving that. Sky's really good as well. On their own, not acting too much, but with some lovely rocks and formations in the foreground. Some nice water flow here. Some flows to the side as well, coming into the main part of the beck. So yeah, looking good at the moment. I'm going to set my camera up in something that I like and I'll bring you back. So for this first shot, cropped in quite tightly. The water's all flowing towards us. Just in the bottom here, we've got a little bit of flow coming out of the frame. So when we slow it down, we're going to get a nice leading line. These rocks take us up into the main waterfall. We've got a little bit of foreground interest in the colour here. And what I'm going to do, it's quite bright at the moment, so I'm going to stop it down by decreasing the shutter speed, or increasing the shutter speed, sorry, to really darken the sky, because I want to capture the sky. It's dark and moody. If I take it now like this, the sky will be all washed out. So I'm going to take a few exposures, one for the sky, one for the waterfall, see how that goes. Make sure we've got a nice flow of the water, but not too slow. But I also want to get some colour and things in the foreground. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, and again in this image, we've got a more of a straight on shot, all of the water flowing towards us. Same thing again, we're going to underexpose for the sky, make sure we don't blow any of the highlights, and then make sure we get a nice flow for the water as well. I like the rock in the foreground here, gives a really strong foreground element, really holds the image together, gives it a good balance. Water's kind of coming through the middle, again offering a little bit of symmetry. So yeah, really pleased with that composition. So there we go, a nice little visit to the falls. Super pretty. In terms of the colour that I've gone for, there's not a lot of colour here, as you can see. It's December, still December. The grass is kind of a murky, dirty brown. Sky's kind of murky as well. The rocks are kind of a similar dark brown, almost black colour. So the colour palette is quite muted. So it's important that we try and get a little bit of contrast. That's why I try to keep the highlights in the sky without blowing them out. We try to increase the shutter time so that we picked out some more vibrancy from the grass opposite. And merging them together, we should get an image that looks a little bit more vibrant. Probably the camera at the moment is doing it justice to some degree, because it does all of its clever algorithms in terms of trying to increase the saturation and clarity and colour and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll be going for something kind of similar to what you're seeing here. But ultimately, yeah, it's difficult day, no real light. I was hoping for a bit of sunrise this morning, but yeah, too many clouds, too overcast. But I think it suits the subject quite well. Just got to figure out how to get back across the river without getting my feet wet again. Got them wet the first time. I hope you enjoyed that one today. Got a bit of a trek back to the car now. All enjoyable though nonetheless. Well, thanks for joining us on today's little adventure. But for you, I think it's only going to be a short video. The walk up here wasn't particularly interesting. If you were doing it, it is. But not much in terms of content to show you. Oh, look at the sun out over the top of the moorland over there. There's that little slither through the clouds. I have a long lens today, so I've got to take that shot as well. I swear the weather does this to me every time. I just turn up at a location, set up, take all my shots, start on the way back, and now look at the light across the valley. Absolutely beautiful. So I've got the camera back out. I might get some more shots on the way back. There's an old dilapidated ruin here, which might make for an epic shot. And just as I was taking the photograph, look at how much the light has changed. Wow. I already did an outro, but the sun's come out, so there's some extra content. Lucky you. Lucky me, I'm the one here. That's what this is. It's absolutely glorious again. On the way up it was really dark, as you remember. So I think as we go back down, we'll get some visibility of the scar, as it's called, where all the climbers go. Should be some nice light down that way now. Got to be careful on the way down though. It was a bit of a scramble at times to get up, I've got to be honest. So I think we can officially do an outro to this video now. I captured some more images on the way down, which I'll put up at the end. The light's disappeared now, although it's still got a little bit of promise peeking out through the clouds there, but yeah, we're done for today. Fantastic walk, challenging, up and down these hills, traversing across. Really enjoyed it. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one.